Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be getting started here momentarily. I hope you'll stick around. We're going to be doing some Gran Turismo Sport. Haven't decided which event yet, but we're going to be doing some racing, so hang in there. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome, ladies and drakes, and welcome to Drago's Den. Again, we are going back into Gran Turismo Sport. I've been enjoying doing some races after work. It's a nice way to unwind after a long day. And I think we're going to try and do a better job around the Nordschleife than we did on Tuesday. That was rough. So let's get the game up here. There we go. Oh, Fiona has already decided to join us. Peeking around the monitor there. As always, I've got my drink. Got my trusty wheel. And let's get into this and see if we can't make any improvements. We had been starting pretty close to the front, but just sheer bad luck and my own foolish mistakes, the results simply didn't materialize. They just didn't. The results, they did not come. Unfortunately. Hopefully we can change that tonight. Hopefully we can get some good results in. I'm just going to mute everybody here for a second. So I can check the sound levels on the stream. Apparently I was too slow to get to the game. Or get to the stream on my phone to be able to hear it. Let's get some sound going. I just want to know if there's a good balance. Alright, that didn't sound too bad. I think we're going to bring the music down just a smidge, so that it doesn't completely overpower the game. And now, we can get to work. See if we can beat that 7-minute 10. Oh, you know what? There we go. Totally professional here, everybody. Yes, I am. Alright. Chatbot. There we go. Get the chatbot going. And pull up my dashboard here. There we go. Now I can see everything. Excellent. And it looks like Fiona didn't mess up my camera this time. Good job, kitty cat. You didn't knock stuff around my desk while I was at work. Not always a guaranteed thing with her. Well, place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bet. We're gonna have some good results tonight. I have my doubts. People tend to get super aggressive around here for some inexplicable reason. They don't wait for an opportunity, they try to make one. I predict we will see considerable murder and potential suicides. As one far more popular than I has quite clearly made popular. There will be banishments to the Shadow Realm. Well, that wasn't helpful. Oh, that was shallow. I didn't get it out to the outside well enough. And especially since tire wear really isn't a problem in this race, surprisingly. Normally when you come to the Nordschleife, because the laps are so long, you usually end up with tire wear problem. And I was hoping that would make things a little more even. Well, that wouldn't have helped my tire wear even if it was a problem. But no, the tire wear multiplier this week is pretty tame. So is the fuel. You don't really gain anything by saving fuel. I think the best daily races I've had around the Nordschleife are ones where if you save some fuel, you could just barely make it without stopping. So I think that's an underrated skill for a driver. The ability to go quickly without using as much fuel. Some of the greatest world champions in motorsport were excellent at conserving the car, making it last, stretching the stints, opening the possibilities. Scott Dixon really comes to mind. He is one of the best, if not the best, at stretching a stint. Especially on fuel. Honestly, I think he deserves the Iceman title more than Kimi Räikkönen does. The man just never loses his cool, ever. For someone who's called Iceman, Kimi gets pretty heated. He's got a fiery side to him. I'd say he's less ice and more whatever. He's a whatever guy. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. He's a give no shits kind of guy. But when he does give a shit, he'll let you know. Okay, we're getting to the business end of the lap. Let's see how it shakes out. Oh, a little bit of oversteer coming down. Don't embarrass myself in the YouTube corner. And I've been sitting here talking to you guys. I haven't really been focusing. So this has been a by feel and by memory kind of lap. Which in all fairness are usually my fastest laps. When I don't overthink things. I have that. That's a bad habit of mine. And not just in sim racing. In life in general. I tend to overthink things. I tend to fall into what-if traps. Who's that one cloud ninja from Naruto Shippuden who was just that eternal worry ward? Yeah, that's my inner me. He's not fun. She's not fun. So, okay, so this lap is definitely down. That was a 6:28 at the bridge. Or the gantry. Up there's the bridge. So this is not going to be an improvement lap. It was too sedate. But you know what? Sedate laps are kind of what you need around here. That didn't help. Okay, just through here, I'm a few tenths up already. Whoa! Saved it. I mean, it wasn't pedantic by any stretch of the imagination. But it was not quick. It wasn't aggressive. And it wasn't a lap that really pushed the envelope. There's no way I'm finishing this lap anyway, so it's just more practice than anything else. Especially up here, I imagine that's pretty slow. I was quite slow coming out of there. I was just taking it easy, talking with you guys. And slow. Turn it in. See, this, now that I'm actually paying attention, it's much quicker. I'm getting on the power earlier, the lines are better. That corner comes up deceptively quick. That corner always comes up deceptively quickly. Okay, starting 5th. Not too bad. The person in first was definitely quicker. I think he's definitely quicker than I am. Oh, that's something I haven't done yet. Let's make sure the alerts are working. I didn't see it. Down here, let's try it again. There we go, that was good. It just wasn't actually running the test of it. Okay. That all looks good. Well, this race does seem to get a wider variety of cars, which is good. Group 4 races tend to devolve into what is the best car. The WRX definitely seems to have an advantage, I think. Was it the WRX? No, it was the Toyota 86 Group 4. That was the meta car of the day. But you really don't see it here. There's one in 15th. And then one in 7th. Otherwise, the field is pretty mixed. And that makes for an enjoyable race. It's not a constant run of, oh, I passed another Audi. Oh, I passed another Audi. Oh, there goes another one. Okay. That felt like an okay start. Not that the straight is really long enough for us to be overtaken as long as we get a decent one. Oh, too much curb. That's... Whoa! Oh! What are you doing? Yeah. I know you got penalized for cutting the corner, but... Oh. What in the... That felt like my steering wheel was off center. Oh, No? Wheel's fine. That was weird. Like, I know I got a bad run through that corner, and I expected him to go around the outside. But he decided to cut across the grass on the inside instead? I don't get it. Maybe I'm just not destined to get a good result around the Nürburgring. I'm trying not to murder anybody else, but they're making it extraordinarily difficult. Like, if you're quick, you'll get your chance. There's no reason to force the issue. Or in the case of the guy at the start, to just hop a curb because reasons. There's some more death. Oh, God. Where did I start? What was it? 5th? Good grief. Just bad luck after bad luck. I made that one little mistake that cost me momentum. And the one who tried to capitalize on it decided to murder me instead of just going around. There's more. Like, do you guys know what brakes are? Or how to use them? So like, you gotta have some amount of respect around here. If you know you had a bad corner and you're off the pace, you don't sit in the middle of the track and invite a mess. You stick to a side. Because if someone has to try and force their way around you, like this guy, he's taken his line. That's fine. I can give him the room there. And he backed out of it because he didn't expect me to give him room. Oh, that was bad. That was my own fault. I got off onto the grass. Oh, that really wasn't called for. The barrier penalties around here are really kind of asinine most of the time. You're not stopping wall riding. You're just punishing someone who's already having a bad race. No, this is my goal for tonight, is to get a good result around here. Just one. Chat, what do you think a good result is? It's a 20-car field. What's a good result? What's our goal? I'm thinking I want a podium. Given my qualifying pace, I should be able to get a podium. Because I had the speed. So I think a podium is our goal. Whether we get it or not, well, I guess we'll have to find out. I guess we will have to find out. Come here, Hoocha. Don't you want to just let me through? Oh, that's tight. That was poor. My line was compromised. And I'm going to have to serve this penalty, so it wasn't really worth fighting him too hard. And we'll just stay out of the way. No. Can we hold a toe? That helps. Oh yeah, we've got the toe on him. Might be able to get that spot back. Oh, are we both gonna take him? Take it. Go. Our fight can continue. Everyone goes in too deep there. I'll just stay on him. Our opportunity will come. That was not it. I'm not gonna take that from him. That was my bad. That was my bad. I'll have to apologize to him. Just remember that name. Now call. We'll just remember Null. Null. We must apologize to Null. That was our fault. And it cost us both a position. And if he makes a mistake, I'll let him back by. I mean, I already didn't overtake him there. That wouldn't have been fair. Oh, that was dangerous. Thankfully, he ghosted. I think we do have the opportunity to gain a couple more places. Can definitely catch this guy. Yeah, he had a bad line through there. We did not have a bad line through there. I'm going to brake a little early so I don't run in the back of him. We've both got to run on this Mercedes. I'm going to follow him through. We'll give him a little bump. Oh, the Mercedes punted us. And another. What? These penalties are killing me. They're literally killing me. Although with the 7-second gap, I don't think it's going to matter. Do we initiate payback? That feels naughty. But a part of me wants to. Not only did he take me out, but he got me a penalty for hitting the wall. So much. All the rude. That's going to be the title of the VOD. Just all the rude. So that's what this race has been. Just all the rude. That was poor. I didn't get the turn in. No, too wide. No, I need to calm down. I'm annoyed. I'm just genuinely annoyed at how this whole race has gone. That didn't really make me feel better because he wasn't a problem. Is he gonna... Oh, no. Okay. Fuck this guy. I'm just... Fuck that guy. I did say I was going to let him back by. Now we got to pick the pace up because I don't want to drop to completely last. But that Mexican was a bona fide murderer. Caught on tape. Like, he was alongside him. Fair enough. He turned into him on a straight. There's just no excuse for that. There's just none. I owned up for my mistake. I gave a spot back. Yeah, that was just wrong. And I did say I was going to apologize to him. Gave a spot back. That was my mistake. That was my mistake when I hit him. The other guy? No. That was unacceptable. Connie here. Just, no. That was bad. That was just all the bad. What? He's down here staring at me. He's like... He gets it. There's a you can tell when you're racing someone. If they were sorry or not. And if you watch the replay, you can tell if a move was intentional or not. Some of the times it wasn't intentional, but a mistake was made. Mistakes happen. But he just drove into the side of him. I would have been pissed too. He did the same to me. We were going around him. We were ahead of him. And he just drove me off. He didn't even make the corner. Hi. Are you being a suck up? You're not getting more food yet. I might be able to get a faster time, but I only really get one go at it between each race. That wasn't it. I got over that one curb and it just unsettled the car completely. So I did hit him, but it wasn't intentional. I think he realized that. Especially after I gave that place back. Which I really didn't have to do. Even with the penalty I served, I was going to finish ahead of him. But I felt so bad that the Mexican Connie had just completely trashed him. Because he did the same to me, and that's why I had the penalty in the first place. Because he murdered me and I hit the wall. And apparently that means I was the one that was bad and needed a penalty. This is a part I need to concentrate on. Because the car gets so unstable sometimes through here. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't great. That was pretty good. Ooh, hitting the inner curb didn't help. That was scruffy. kind of have to just let the car rotate there. But if it rotates too much, my exit is compromised. That felt good. Braked a little later than I'm comfortable, but it worked out. And around the corner. Pick our shift point to not lose too much speed. Could have carried a little bit more through there. Can I go flat over this? I probably could. No. Crap. That wasn't good. Well, I'm not going faster this lap. Not unless I find a ton of speed through this section. Which I suppose is entirely possible. If I get it just right. That's not just right. And that wasn't good either. Yeah, this lap isn't going to be an improvement. Just to be sure of it, let's just do that. Let's just do that to make sure that it's not an improvement. Well, we've got another chance at a race here in about 2 minutes, so. Lady 8 should take mercy on me at least once this week, right? Can I go flat over the crest? I can. With the right line, I can go flat through Galgenko. Alright, that's a paw. Oh, you're not getting more food right now. Something's stuck in my throat. Alright, so just how late can I brake up here? I have yet to outbrake myself. So I usually play it pretty conservative. Let's go here. That was too late. Okay, so I was already pretty close to the good braking point. We'll just... Sure, put tires on it. I didn't think it was actually going to be a pit stop. Apparently you can actually do a pit stop here. Hey, it takes forever to go down such a short pit lane. And we'll just let it find us a game. And we'll just roll down the hill. What? What? What do you want? What do you want? No, you're not going up there. Yeah, I know what you're going for. I know what you're going after. You can go down there. Starting 5th again. Is it the same group, more or less? I'm not sure. Looks like it might be. All right. Let's try and stay in the top 5 this time. You know what? Let's lower our expectations. Let's stay in the top 10 this time. Even that would have been an improvement. I'm not going to ask for a clean race. I don't think that's possible around here now. The only way you get a clean race is if you lead start to finish and you pull a 10-second gap in like sector 1. That's the only way you get a clean race. That's it. That's the only possibility. Right, Fiona? You're not getting food. Stop begging. She's doing her best Puss in Boots impression. Oh, did I start 4th last time? I started on the other side. Okay. And we're off. Oh, don't be like... Wow, he really forced the issue there. Or the Audi just got a really bad start. Oh, and I saw that on the radar. There was death behind us. I just don't want to die. I want to stay in this realm and not visit the Shadow Realm. And the guy behind is keeping pace. So we'll have to pay attention to that. Oh, that's not good. Don't do that. Wow, these two are really going at it. Yep, I had a feeling he was going to unghost on the exit. Now, part of me is really grateful that it ghosts people. Another part of me is annoyed that it ghosts people, because then I never know when they're going to come unghosted. I don't want to stick my nose into this, but I'm kind of under pressure from behind, so I kind of don't have a choice. I've got to find a way through these two before it ends up costing me. How do I do it, though? Ideally, I'd like them to make a mistake and just get out the way. But the way they've been fighting and they've stayed in contention tells me that's probably not going to happen. They're smart enough to not push it too far. The mistakes that are being made aren't deal breakers. Oh. Okay, that was good. Kudos to Isoku there. He moved to the side and signaled. He knew he wasn't going to be able to hold that. All right. Now I've got a little bit of clean air. Not a whole lot. And he's going to have a draft on me through here. Watching him earlier, I don't think he'll do anything crazy. But he is going to be right up on me. But we were braver. We had more bravery. Oh yeah, I can definitely go flat over that. I always forget how much grip these Group 4 cars actually have. Oh, that wasn't good. That really wasn't good. He really doesn't have an option here. These corners aren't really an option. None of these corners are really an overtaking point unless there's a mistake. So actually I think having some daylight between me and the car in front of me is probably a better idea. Not getting disturbed air too much. I can see my lines. Yeah, I thought he ran too wide there. Took a while for the penalty system to notice it, though. Oh, wow, I've pulled a second and a... Oh, he got overtaken, that's why. I wonder if it was clean. Something tells me it wasn't. Because there's penalties back there. Who knows? That could have been from earlier in the lap. Oh, there's all kinds of penalties back there. We do not want to get involved with that group. Yeah, I don't see the guy that was behind me at all. Okay, let's get this line right. Nope. I'm still 2 seconds up. He's not going to block me. That's smart. He's going to tuck in. I don't think I'm really going to fight him. If he's smart, he's going to bump us forward. We're going to work together here. Actually, he's not really catching back up, which is genuinely surprising. All right, we have a shot at the win here if I can reel him in. That's a big if. With my performances lately, that is a big if. No major mistakes. Just roll the speed through. Are we gaining? We are gaining. Slowly, but we are. I do think I'm faster. Because my gap to him at the beginning was 3 and something seconds, wasn't it? Oh, wow. He really didn't have a good run over the top of that hill. He did get better drive out of the hairpin, though. Well, that's not really a hairpin, is it? It's a 180-degree corner, almost. I wouldn't really call it a hairpin. No! No! Damn it! Like I said, big if. But a podium is definitely a possibility. I'm going to brake a little bit here because I've got dirty tires. A little bit earlier here. They should have cleaned up fairly well now. It's still a little dirty. A little bit of understeer. As long as they're good for this corner. That wasn't too bad. That was better rotation than the last time. I pushed that a little too deep. Yeah, I threw away my chance. I was gaining on him, though, so that's promising. For other races tonight. Oh, all the understeer. He's staying in touch. But he's not in slipstream range yet, so it's not a problem. If the gap stays at 2 seconds, I'm perfectly okay with that. And we don't give up around here. No, we don't. I just instinctively lift there. I know I don't have to. I've tried it several times. And I know it'll stick. But I always end up lifting. Oh. Might we still have a chance to get second back? Maybe. Depends on how well he does in the downhill section. Might be able to catch back up. Come on. Don't throw it away a second time. They're closing, but it's not close enough. I need to get within 3/4 of a second, so I have the slipstream. I am closing it, but I don't think I'm closing it fast enough. Oh, is that too much? Oh, that might help. .3. It's not enough. No. And he had a better line through there. I'm not going to catch him. We're too far back for the slipstream. But you know what? I will take 3rd over 14th with 3 penalties. I will say that's an improvement. But it's still a case of what could have been. There was still plenty of possibility in this race. And I threw that away. Yeah, we brought that gap back down to first from 9 seconds to 2. Okay, we'll call it 3. We'll call it 3. I could have caught him. I could have won this race. Hi. You still begging? My kid is just sitting here staring at me like, you know what I want. Give it to me now. Yes, I do know what you want. You're not getting it now. You got food less than an hour ago. Oh, maybe. So you got food close enough. You are not starving. You're already a little chubby. She's a perfectly healthy cat. Just a little on the pudgy side. But she is a shelter cat. And shelter cats end up having to fight for all the food that they get. And it's not really a behavior they lose when they're adopted. So she gets little amounts of food several times throughout the day. And we've got a slow feeder bowl that she has to use her paw to get the food out of, so she doesn't inhale it and give it back. Don't you? My mother-in-law calls it her torture bowl. I call it she actually eats her food. Let's see if we can actually do a better lap. That lap that I set that time on was actually really good. So I'm not surprised I'm having trouble improving on it. Because that lap actually was really good. It felt really good. Oh, this one isn't starting off too bad either. Transition point there always freaks me out because the car goes light. Come on. I already know I can't go flat over this, but we could do it with the smallest of lifts. Down the hill. Up. Down. Lift, turn, power, all the brakes. Lead off. Okay. 119.2. So that was a fairly respectable first sector. That felt pretty good. I don't remember what all the split sectors were. I remember a couple. I didn't get down to the apex. No understeered. That wasn't too great either. That, however, was pretty on point. That was way too much curb. You have to kind of throw it up the hill and get as close to the curb as possible, but you don't want to go over that inside curb. Same there. So no, I don't think this lap is going to be a big improvement. I don't even think it's going to be a minor improvement. It'll be respectable, but I don't think it's going to be an improvement. Yeah, it's so hard to improve your lap around here because there's so many corners. Each has its own quirk, its own character. It's part of the charm of this track, but also its challenge. All right, keep it flat. Car will hold. We'll see what our gantry time is. Maybe I'm not as far off the pace as I thought I was. But this lap doesn't feel nearly as good. This lap's been kind of a mess. No big mistakes, but just it hasn't felt good. You know what I mean? When you're driving, you can kind of tell. Oh, that kind of settles it. You can just kind of tell that the lap you're on is a good lap. Car just floats to where you want it to go. You're not putting in too many corrections. The car just does what you expect. There's no surprises, no fighting. This lap did not feel like that. There were too many corrections, too many little things that were wrong. And then, of course, we had the off. That kind of ends the whole attempt. Back there. You're just climbing all over everything because you want food. So you're going to be a butt now. You will pay attention to me, the cat says. I can ignore you like the best of them. I think you really do need 2 consecutive laps to get a good one in. I don't know if it's tires or what, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I just always need a warm-up lap. Okay. I thought the ghost would... I'll have to turn that off. It's not really helpful to me, I don't think. And since I can't do a second lap with it on anyway, in between the races, it serves no purpose. Although it makes good training for driving behind someone. Because it kind of blocks my vision like any other car in front would. Still been struggling to find the good way through here. No, the first way I did it seems like it was pretty good. That was better, but I still didn't get it down to the apex. And that carried too much speed in. You can't see her, but she's right there, sitting on a box that you can't see. Which is good, because that corner's an absolute mess, and I don't want you to see it. This corner is okay. Except for right behind me, which you can't see either. I really need to clean my office. But it gets warm up here when you're doing a bunch of stuff. If you can't tell, this is an attic. At the highest point, we might have 6-foot ceilings. At the lowest point, it's 2.5-foot high walls. It's a really awkward space. It really is. Starting fourth. Their times are closer to mine, so we might actually be in... I want to win this race. If I could have won the last race, I think I can win this one. I think the game has deranked me sufficiently that I should be able to win this race. The trick is actually performing. Which has been my problem as of late. On track. On track. I should specify I've had trouble performing on track. Don't you judge me. Yeah, my office is a total mess. It's not too bad for what you guys can see. But anywhere you can't see is a complete disaster. I'm going to completely redo this area in the spring when I can open up the windows. Of which this is the biggest one. There's one over there that's literally this big. Like, I got new windows put in my house. I wanted that window done, and they said, you know what, we'll just give you one of our demo windows out of the truck. Oh, that was slow. But not too slow. Oh, here they go again. It's those same two. It's stuck behind them again. These two fighting, it's hard to get a rhythm. Oh, don't run him off. Okay, we're going to get a better run up the hill. Let's make use of it. Oh, he's going to go to... No, he blocked me. We can get him down this way. I think. Yeah, no, I'm not diving it down the inside of here. We'll do a pressure overtake. There we go. You'd be amazed the amount of pressure it puts on people to just see that little blue arrow in their mirror full of Mustang. The number of people I've pressured into mistakes in daily races would astonish you. So that's one skill that I've tried to practice a lot, is the ability to follow really close. Close enough that they know they make any mistake, they're mine. Like how this Audi's all over this Viper. That better. Stay off those curves. They upset the car and just make you slower. But if I remember, I've raced this Viper before. He handles pressure really well. So we might actually have to pass him on merit. Although we might be, the three of us might be pulling away ever so slightly. Uh-oh, the Viper didn't get a good run through the corner. Oh, this could end in tears. This could be the greatest battle, or it could be the ultimate tragedy. Nope. Audi got around him nice and clean. Well done. Well done. And yes, I'm hanging back from this on purpose. There's no reason to be ultra aggressive on the first lap, especially around here. Get into the bowl, please. I just got up on the outer ledge and high centered it. These bolts seem to be the kind of drivers that are really good at following. They're really good at chasing someone. Oh, Viper had a moment. This is a good fight, and I've got the best seat in the house. Although it looks like it's about to become my fight. Thing is, I don't want to be in the lead coming around the final lap unless I've got a good gap. That back straight will end whoever's in the lead. Unless you go super dirty defensive, that back straight is bad news for whoever's leading. No, that's not good. No, I'm out of the draft. That's not good. That is really not good. Question is, how hard are they going to fight? So if the Viper just goes for the bump draft and they pull away, that's really bad. He is not. He just went for it. So they are going to leapfrog each other a couple times, but they're going to be super close going into that chicane. There may be carnage. And that Nico there is gaining on me. I didn't have a good run. I just don't have the draft. Oh, they're side by side up there. Oh, that. There's the death. All right, let's go after this Viper. Now's our chance. Put together the cleanest of clean laps. And we'll probably catch him. Because he didn't seem like the driver that handles going quick in the lead terribly well. He can't switch his mind very quickly into that gotta go mode. I'm gaining on him, but it's not fast enough. A thousandth at a time is not fast enough. Oh, he's quick. I think we're pretty evenly matched. That wasn't good. That lost me time. That lost me a bunch of time. Come on. Oh, nope, that wasn't good. Come on. Don't throw it away. Close the gap. I know I can do it. I just have to actually perform. For once this week. We're under 2 seconds. Keep it in. Go. Lift. All the brakes. Turn it in. That was good. Let's go. Don't outbrake ourselves. Stay off that inside curb. Excellent. Come on. Don't throw this away. That wasn't great, but we're close. We're close enough. At the halfway point. It was 3 seconds, now it's 1.5. Come on. Come on. Gotta give it all the bravery. No brakes. Come over the top of this. Don't lift. Carb will stick. Don't lift. Reel him in. Keep it down. You got a good run out of there. No lift. Float it like a butterfly. Everything's smooth. Trust the grip. This is all good. Every inch of that curb. Don't turn it in too early. Oh, this is going to be close. Keep it out of that gravel. Keep it flat all the way up to the right-hander. Keep it to the left. Look for the orange. There it is. Bleed it off. He went wide in the gravel. That helps us. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, he got loose. That might actually be to his benefit. Are we too close? Come on. I think that V10 is actually going to be his downfall. Is he going to block me? Nope, but he's not going to have enough time to come back. We've got the lead. Hold the inside. Don't force him off. Oh, he's... Oh, no! Oh. He got into the back corner. You know what? I'll take it. I will take that. I left him the room and he turned into me. So, I will take that. I probably would have forced the issue in his place too. So, that was good. I did not think I was going to catch him. That's one to save. Oh, he lost a spot. I think he got all bent out of shape too. You know what? A win's a win. And it was well earned. We clawed him back in. If he'd have maintained that 3-second gap, it would have been his. So we'll take that. And fast lap to boot. Let's go. $101 wins. Where is it? I know. No, that was a very close race. We're saving that replay. Definitely saving that replay. Oh. I did not think we were catching him. I did not think we were catching him at all. But I think the power of the V10 actually hurt him in that case. Because I didn't slipstream right by him. So he had a really big ask to get back around. If it had been one of the front wheel drives that didn't have a ton of power, they probably could have gotten back behind me and drafted back by. That was a good race. That was the kind of race that I was hoping to have all week. You still sitting there? Man, this cat, he's got a one-track mind. All right, I'd like to start. I think this is a race where pole position really is to your benefit. So if I can get pole, that will make it easier. Because the track is so narrow, it's much easier to defend. I don't know how that sector felt. It was a little iffy. That, however, was good. The smallest of the lifts. Down the hill. Put it back across. Well, 19.2, that wasn't half bad. So we haven't thrown it away yet. That didn't help. That was not helpful. Getting down to the apex. That's better. That was a lot better too. So was that. Okay, we might have made up all the time we lost. So we'll run this lap through. Unless we completely bin it somewhere. I don't want to be on that curb. I got away with it. Okay. I'm not sure about that one. I think I overslowed it on the entry. But the run out was good. Oh yeah, I got to 6th gear much earlier. So the run out was much better. But I think I might have lost too much time on the entry to it. Alright, again, don't lift. No, you want to, don't lift. This lap might not be a complete throwaway after all. Still have half a lap to make it, so, but... Even that felt better. I don't think I got on the brakes hard enough. Don't embarrass yourself in YouTube corner. But use all the curb. A little wide, bring it back in. I didn't get it back in. Do I brake? You know what? Yeah, I think it's better to brake on the landing. Just brake super hard on the landing when the front's already super compressed anyway. The orange. And yeah, there we go. Get it tucked down into that carousel. Just a lift, don't need to brake. Get it set up, get on the power as early as possible. Carry every single rev all the way down the straight. 620. We're close. We're close. Well, 622 at the gantry is what I did for that time. Question is, can I gain any here? And here. Eight, 9. Oh, that's almost heartbreaking. To do a full 7-minute lap of the Nordschleife and be within a 1/10 of your best time. That is genuinely heartbreaking. Obviously, I'm not trying terribly hard right now. No way I'm going to finish another lap in 35 seconds. I wonder what the... No. There's just no way to go completely flat. I've tried so many different lines. There's just no way. If you didn't have the crest ahead of time, maybe. But no. There's no way to go flat over the Flugplatz in Group 4. At least not this one. Ooh, it's starting me 9th. Right in the middle of death zone. This is gonna hurt. This is going to really hurt. Hi. You can't stand there. Please get down. Thank you. I don't need a pedal assistant. Yes, I know you're hungry. You think you're hungry anyway. But you're not hungry. You got food 2 hours ago. 2 days ago? I'm starving. No, 2 hours ago. That's right. Go sit in your baking spot. Just right there. Sits right there, stares at you like... She responded. They never sort this properly. I'll respond to that. Sure. It's always beneficial to be kind and courteous to everybody. First time manual trans. That's... I shouldn't judge because I've been driving racing games with manual trans for decades at this point. But I genuinely found it easier when I transitioned to manual gears from an automatic. And like Gran Turismo 2. I think I found it easier to judge my speed based on the gear I was in. Oh, ninth. That's gonna be... It's gonna be back by pit entry, I think. Oh, this is gonna be bad. There we go. Oh, that was my own fault. Caught it, though. How many places can we gain? More likely the question is how many people are going to die in front of us. Or is it going to be me who dies? You know what? I'm going to go to this camera. Just because. You can get a little bit better view of the road ahead. Oh! And we've been murdered. I've got a guy alongside. I don't want to murder anybody. And if I ran him wide, I'm sorry, but that was his mistake. Okay, we'll take 2 spots back at least. Now we've just got to get by a mob of midgets. Sounds mildly terrifying. Okay, maybe that wasn't a bad way to do that corner. All right, we'll capitalize on that. Thank you. All right. So I started 9th. I'm now 13th. After being murdered. I think we've got potential for an okay result. Just depends on what happens ahead of us. Because they did rank me up. We do have a bunch more people who are far faster than I. Though I do still seem to be quicker through that corner than most. Wow, okay, you braked really early. I was what? I gained what, a second on him there? Oh, it's our first time manual driver up ahead. See him there. I'll be honest, if you're this quick, you should be driving with manual gears. Don't want to hit him. I'll back off just a little bit. I don't want to force the issue through this section. That's just going to cost time for the both of us. Oh, caught a lot of that inside curb. He's not carrying speed like I'd like him to, though. Yeah, I just can't get the turn in. I might have to go shallow like he did. Oh, don't do that. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. See, now look what happened. Now I'm... Nope. Thought maybe I could force the issue there, but... Orange. I'm not carrying the speed through the corners that I'd like. You just hung yourself out to dry. Goodbye. That was never on. Power good and early. We're just going to drive around you, if that's okay. Please do tuck back in. Is he keeping? Yeah, he's coming back. Okay. decides to go around, I'm not going to fight him. There's no point in doing that right now. It looks like he's just going to tuck in. Get it rode up. There we go. All right. Top 10 is definitely on. Especially if these two have been fighting a lot. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to them. Keep it nice and tidy. That wasn't tidy. It was a little wide. Then he went wide too. Oh, he's got a run on him. How's that gonna play out? Ooh, we pushed that as far as we could go. My cheeks puckered. Oh yeah, I am not getting in the middle of this. Looks like he backed out of it. I honestly thought they were going to go in there side by side. Gonna leave the door open for me. A little bump. I'm here. Oh, there's one death. There's the ghost of another death. Oh, don't tell me top 5 is possible. That would be amazing. Oh, God. It's one of those, like, you want to take it, but you know you shouldn't. Because it's only going to end in tears. I am definitely being held up at the moment. I literally just coasted through that whole corner. Need to find the opening. Where's the opening? Well, that was an opening for him. But he squandered it. Now they're going to go side by side down here. If it was just one of them, it'd be okay. You know what? Normally I don't force the issue, but I'm taking that one. And I'm taking this one. Whether he wants me to or not. We'll leave him room on the inside. We could not stay behind them any longer. I left a little bit on the table there, but that's okay. He's still fighting back there? Yes. Okay. We'll be able to pull away now. That was definitely faster than those two. Especially with them squabbling. If I can get close enough, 7th is possible because he's got that penalty. Don't know what from, don't care. Just keep it together. That was good. Nice and easy. Feel the front grip. Am I gaining on him? I haven't been watching the gap. Alright. That was better. That time I got it tucked into the apex. Down the hill. Hop and brakes. Well, 7th is definitely ours now. 6th is very slow. I'm gonna come up to him real quick. I couldn't even see him before. We're gonna have the draft on him down the straight? I don't know. I think we're just a little too far back. Yeah, we're too far back. But the guy behind us is too far back for the slipstream too, so unless I bin it, this is where we're finishing. Although I do see some potential death up there. That's really wishful thinking. I think they could get going and stay ahead of me, even if they did have an incident. It would have to be the mother of all crashes. Which there is a crash. Yellow flags. 3. Oh, for crying out loud. Again? You again? Ah. Of all the times to unghost. Oh well. What? Of all the times to stop being ghosted. But it's good to know that he would force the issue on anybody. And you know what? We gained 1 position from our start. Which I suppose is technically an improvement from our start. But considering I had 6th essentially in hand, that's annoying. And that might have cost me my clean race. So I don't think that shunt in the first lap would have done it. It was a good recovery. We'll go with that. It was a good recovery. All right. Starting to get in the flow of things. What time is it? Looks like we got about another hour. We might be able to get 1 or 2 more races in tonight. Unfortunately, adulting life sucks, and work in the morning is definitely a thing. I'd love to stay up racing with you guys all night, but I can't. Adult life beckons. You still begging? You are one determined cat. Hang on a second. Okay, she moved. She's still alive. Had to make sure. When you stand there and stare and literally look like a statue, I had to check. All right. 7:10. That's what we got to beat. Our last attempt was a 7:10.3, which was utterly heartbreaking. On up to the food Plat. I think that's how you say it. My apologies to anyone German whose language I butcher. This Chicago suburbanite in his Midwestern accent can't handle it. Alright. Nice and easy. $19.5, so that's on pace. Here, break right there, bleed it off, break here, again, bleed it off. Easy on the throttle. That could have gone badly. Lift, nice and easy. Ran a little too wide, but it didn't cost me too much, I don't think. That was pretty good. Got it down to the apex. Flat through here. A little bit of brakes down to fourth. Roll it through. Hard brake lift. Back on. Rotate it around. Full power. Keep it right. Brakes. Bleed it off. Roll all the speed through. Throw it up the hill. Don't take too much of that inner curb. Nice and smooth through this bend. Set it up on the left. Second bump. Get it off, let it float in. I didn't get it turned in. Didn't get the front end bite I needed. It's going to cost me all the way down this section. But I still think we're on pace for a good lap. The first third felt really good. So we might actually be up on our best time. Of course, it doesn't give me the go, so I have no idea. Lift, down. No! Okay. I don't think we are up on our best time anymore. Definitely not up on our best time anymore. Oh, well. What can you do? That happens when you're giving it everything. Sometimes you give everything and then some. We have found the limits of my talent. I will blame nothing else. I wish it kept the split times from your best lap. At least in, like, here. I wish it was kept. Your best time and the sector split, so you can tell if you were up or not. Doesn't need to save the ghosts and the actual, like, inch-to-inch gap. But just tell me at the sector splits if I'm up on my best time or not. That would be super helpful. Not that Polyphony Digital will listen to a nobody like me. Let's see. This lap is pretty much scrapped, so where can I test a theory? Let's try here. Can I roll through it a little faster? No. I was already pretty quick through that sequence, so trying to find even more time there wasn't really going to happen. Thank you for following Doctor Who. And break. I wonder where I'm going to start this time, though. That is to be determined. I never know, because I have a good race, and it goes, oh, good, you were fast. You should race faster people now. It starts me in the middle of the pack where I'm going to die. Then I have a few really bad races while I try and... because I always manage to fight my way up somewhat. And then it goes, oh, well, you did better. You improved your position. This must be a good place for you. So I'm always stuck in this, like, middle back section of the grid. Really quite annoying. I wish it took, like, consecutive good results to move up. Yeah, see, we were pretty much on pace through there the first time. I thought maybe that would work better, but it didn't. It's probably better to just give it one good short lift than try and feather it through, keeping as much throttle on as possible. The downhill nature of that corner, it just understeers everywhere. All the understeer. You chasing? You get bored of begging? Come here. Why don't you beg them? Why don't you beg them? Maybe they'll convince me to give you food. Oh, you're gonna sit here again? Okay. No, Mr. Pond, I expect you to die. Just makes me feel evil. I should have a monocle. Or an eye patch. With a short, pointy beard. Are you really gonna sit there? Okay. Suit yourself, cat. Nothing holding her there. She's just sitting on the armrest of my chair. She has decided this is her throne. I don't think you can go through that wall. As hard as you try, I don't think you can go through it. Right? You tried going through a wall once. It didn't work, did it? Bam. Oh, that's where I'm starting. I actually hadn't looked. 7. Okay, that's not... It's on the front straight, so that... I suppose I'll consider that good enough. Let's try launching at a higher RPM. No, I actually think that was better. Oh, understeer. Felt it vibrate through my hands. Alright. Top 5 is the goal. That's definitely a possibility. He's too close for my liking. It would be really nice if we could build a gap to him a little bit. Yeah, like that. Well, we're all in a draft train through here. Oh, that's going to end poorly. Oh, that could have ended very badly indeed. That could have ended very badly for several of us. What are you looking at? Or trying to look at? No, you can't reach the pull chain on the light. As much as you'd want to, you cannot reach that. You, my dear, cannot jump nearly that high. She is not a big jumper. She won't even jump up onto the dining room table from the ground most of the time. That wasn't good. I got no rotation there at all. None whatso freaking ever. she's gotten down. I have some freedom for my arm. That helps. Oh, thank you for the bump. I appreciate you. Yeah, I could have gotten on the throttle earlier. Are you gonna try and go around me? If he tries to force the issue, I'm not gonna fight him too hard. I don't think he's got the top end. He closed up in the draft, but he doesn't have the horsepower to drive by. Yeah, stay flat, stay flat. I think he might have drove it in too deep there. He lost a bit. No, get it down. There we go. Oh! Death in the carousel. I wonder what happened to you. That's one thing I don't think I've ever done. I don't think I've spun it in the carousel. Alright, let's see if we can gap him a little. If we can get beyond slipstream range, we won't have to worry about him on the straight. No, that might have been too wide. Game be easy. Don't hurt me, Daddy. Okay, I got away with it. Got away with it. A little bit of luck goes a long way. Holy crap, we're in fifth already. I did not realize that. Alright, I'm not gonna get into the slipstream here. Nah, bad hop. Now he's in slipstream range. See if we can break it. Oh, did he pick up a penalty? Okay, then we don't have to worry about it. He picked up a penalty somewhere that I didn't realize. Eight seconds back off the lead. No. Podium, maybe. He looks like he might be within reach. I think I can definitely get this Brazilian in fourth. Oh, they're so close up ahead. Second and third are definitely fighting, so we should be able to reel them in somewhat. Whether we can get close enough to challenge them, I don't think so. But depending on how vicious their fight gets, we might be gifted something. Around here, that's always a possibility. No, we lost time to the leader through there. I don't think we can get... We don't have a chance of catching him. But the three in front of us might be within reach. Those three. It's going to be a tall order. And a little bit of luck is definitely going to be required. But I might be able to get at least one of them. Maybe. They're so evenly spaced. They're just going to be setting their lap. Nope, I did that again. At least I recognized it and saved it. Cost me time, but not a position. Yeah, the left-hander doesn't usually get me, but that right-hander sometimes I just don't break enough for it. I try to carry more speed through it than I should. So now I've got more work to do. That wasn't great. Oh, second and third are right on each other. Let's get closer to that. I did not brake nearly enough. My leg actually getting tired. I did put heavier springs in my brake pedal. So it does require more force to get full brake pressure than it has previously. If you've never driven with a load cell brake, it feels completely different. You actually need to have some pedal weight in it to modulate it properly. Oh, that was close. Are the three of them getting close to each other? Oh, this is gonna get interesting. Oh, they are nose to tail. Alright, I'm not going to try and get up into that fight. I'm just going to stick close enough that I can capitalize on the carnage. If there's any murder, I want to be close enough to benefit. And I think I'm definitely close enough to benefit. Yeah, I can definitely feel it in my legs now. We've been going for about 3 hours, and it's the longest I've driven continuously in a while. And I did put the heavier spring in. There's some death. Alright, that's fourth. He literally got banished to the shuttle run. Look at that. He just disappeared. He just freaking disappeared. close enough to these two. I'm hoping they go for the last lap fight into that chicane. Now he's too far back. He's too far back. I don't think he's going to get the draft. Oh! Oh! We will not complain. We will take it. Tragedy has struck the GT86. And it is the pony that benefits. Oh, I think he fell into the clutches of the guy behind me. He was completely sideways. I don't think the game would have reset him, got him back on his feet. All right. A podium definitely wasn't expected today. Or in this race, anyway. But you know what? I will take it. That is not a poor result. I am sticking to my chair. That was not a bad race at all. I suppose that's what happens when you don't get murdered. Though we had a couple close calls. Come on. Thank you. I will take that. I'm happy with that. 313,000 more points to go. What do you think? Are we going to be able to do that before March? Or do you think the world's going to give me more time and Gran Turismo 7 is going to get delayed again? Although, was it delayed or did they just not announce what the date was and everyone was speculating forever? I think it was more everyone was speculating. And they didn't announce a firm date. I think she's finally given up. Yep, she's in my wife's office now, asleep. She's gone to pout because she hasn't gotten food. This is normal, by the way. The whole, oh my god, I'm starving. I'm starving, feed me now. Followed by the, I'm gonna go pout in this corner. She's like a toddler. With fur and a tail. She even throws stuff when she gets angry, like a toddler. Thank you for following, Shake and Bake. Thank you for following. That felt not bad at all. Let's not throw it away. 45-9. See where we are at the first board. I think my best lap was a 119 at that point. we're a little down. We're a little down on the best time. Not saying we can't still do better, but got work to do. That might help. 49.2. I think that's a little closer. Nope. We'll throw the retry quick, but it's a full lap. I don't normally retry, but you normally don't get another attempt between events on this track. That was some good rotation. Don't know if it helped, but it was good rotation. Sub 45 second. That was a good line. Run that speed down the hill. Turn it in with a lift. All the brakes. Keep it in. That was good. 19.3. That's much better. I actually think I got a much better run through here. I don't know if that was better, though. But I think I'm still up. This time, don't mess that up. Here again. No! There's not enough time to give it another go. Might as well just get the practice in. I thought I had a good run through there. So I just stuffed the throttle and ran wide. The tires were all overheated. Ah, that's irritating. It's so hard to get a good solid lap. I can do clean laps. I could probably do 7:15s all day. Consistently. Which, if you've watched any of my other streams, you know is a challenge for me. Yeah, I can just hop out here and knock out consistent times all day. But they're not really fast times. They're like race pace times. I do think I'd be a decent endurance racer. It's a shame Gran Turismo doesn't do any real endurance events. nor would I have the free time to partake. Speaking of which, anyone planning to watch the Le Mans 24-hour virtual this weekend? Looks like it's going to be a really good lineup. It's going to be a collection of the best in esports and live championships. It's going to be a really interesting race, I think. Star-studded one at the very least. And I do find it mildly ironic that Max Verstappen is racing against Red Bull. For those of you that don't know, Max Verstappen is a member of probably the premier sim racing team, Team Redline. So he's racing in the event with them. However, the Red Bull esports team is also competing. So in a real twist, Max Verstappen, who just won the world championship with Red Bull Racing, is now competing in an event against Red Bull Racing. I'm sure he'd laugh at it, but I find it funny. And no, we will not talk about Abu Dhabi here. Abu Dhabi is a taboo subject right now. Yeah, this lap could have been okay. But we're nowhere near the time. Nowhere near it. Gantry time is 6:40. The fast lap gantry time was a 6:22, I think. Yeah, 6:22 at the gantry. So we're a good 20 seconds off. Which is a shame, really. I think that first section was really good. I think all the way up until the point where I made my fatal mistake was a really good lap. Then I made an assumption, and my assumption was wrong. Unfortunately. Oh, you've decided to come back, have you? Are you done pouting? Starting 10th, and I am definitely ranking up because now I'm facing A-ranked drivers. I don't feel like I'm an A-ranked driver. I'm really not. Not in terms of pace, anyway. In terms of pace, I am definitely not a rank racer. But it's good to know my racecraft can drag me up here. Alright, what time is it? Alright, I think this is going to be the last race of the evening. Might have a longer stream on Saturday or Sunday. But midweek streams can only be about 3.5 hours. Before adulting life takes precedence. And I'm okay with that, to be honest. I never intended to make Twitch a career. I come here to play games and have fun. And I appreciate each and every one of you here watching. And thank you for spending your evening with me. But it was never a... I never wanted to become the next ninja. I really don't. Welcome, Ash. Am I excited for 7? Absolutely. For all its flaws, I think Gran Turismo Sport plays really well. And I think 7's going to be just as good. Oops! Oops! Someone made a mistake. Someone didn't read the warning. You know what? That saves me from having to fight people through this first section. Yeah, I played some Forza Horizon 5. I wasn't sure about it. It looks like it's a fun game to unwind with. But there's something about just a car flying through the air and landing and just driving away like nothing happened that just makes my rational brain go, what? And I played Forza Motorsport, and I just always felt the physics were a little off. Everything felt floaty and bouncy. It kind of reminded me of what was that? Hello. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Ferrari. It reminded me of what was that Need for Speed series? Shift. They kind of go all in for the visceral experience. Nope. He completely got bent out of shape and I bumped into him. So everything felt floaty and bouncy. Is this an on-limit? Yes. These are online daily races that anyone can hop into and join if they have an appropriate car. You are all over the place. Would you mind just getting out of the way? He is costing me so much time right now. Yeah, the guy behind me is now caught up. Look, I was right on the bumper of the guy in 6th. Now look how far he's gotten away. I don't know if he's just lagging out or what. There's been some death. The ghosts have appeared. and murder has been happening. Alright. He is lagging all over the place. So I really can't force the issue on him then, because I can't be guaranteed that he will be able to give me the room, let alone be willing. Because he's lagging all over the place, I can't race him wheel to wheel. Anyone else probably would have just punted him off the road and said, get out the way. But I'm losing so much time behind him. All right, we're taking it. Nope. Of course, you do one corner properly. The one I try to pass you at. Oh, this might be... Switch back. Take it. Yes. Now get out of Dodge. And hopefully he causes as much trouble for them as he did for me. Yeah, I've already put a second on him. He was costing me so much time. Second and a half. I suppose it was my own fault. I left the door open and he shoved his nose through it. But it cost me. It cost me big. Not in terms of position, just in time. I'm not close enough for her slipstream, but I've properly cleared him, though. Now the real race is on. Let's go. See? Now you're going to be adorable. Oh, did he have a penalty? We are closing up on him pretty quick. Or is he trying to break a toe that doesn't exist? I actually did catch someone on this straight once from like 2 seconds back, because he was weaving back and forth trying to break a toe that I didn't have, and I just kept it straight. Oh, got a little loose on the brakes. That was sketchy. Have you ever been racing and had something happen that just makes your heart go... Yeah, that was one of those. I'm pretty sure I can get this guy in 5th. I don't know about 4th. We are just perfectly spaced out. This is going to be another how fast can we go kind of finishes. I'm 1 second off of this guy. Or girl. We don't judge here. That wasn't half bad. 0.6. And gaining. But we're gaining in a part where it's going to be really hard to get past him. Unless he does that. That helps me quite a bit. Thank you. I will not hesitate to take that place from you. Ooh. That wasn't as fast as it could have been. Don't make the same mistake again. Round. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in, go. Oh, more death. That's 4. Thank you. Is a podium a possibility? Has fate granted me just a little... Oh, there's a penalty. There is a penalty. Someone did a naughty. And those two are really close. We're 2.3. Let's keep an eye on that gap. 2.3. He's drifting on him, so I dropped a little. Point 1. Oh, okay. We're under 2 seconds. Oh, this is going to get interesting. We dropped a little bit. I don't know if that penalty is going to bring him back into play, though. Oh, that wasn't good. Keep it together. No, and no. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. And the tires are all dirty. I got no grip. Is that a sign? I think it's a sign. Oh, we had a couple good races, which is better than I can say for Tuesday. Tuesday was absolutely horrible. Tuesday's stream was a complete exercise in how many ways can I throw it away. It was bad, and it was an embarrassment. Well, granted, not all of it was my fault, but a lot of it was my fault. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to catch him. No. Is this the racing gods throwing me a bone? No, he's up to speed now. We've got the draft, but he's up to speed. We're not going to catch him by the end. Though I might be able to get close enough to make him freak out. Do it. He was late. And there was death. But we were not close enough to take advantage of the death. Alright. I think we'll take that as our sign. And we are getting to the end of time we have available for today. So with that, I do want to thank everyone who joined me tonight. Streams are typically Tuesday, Thursday in the evening Central Time from usually around 6 till about 9. And that is Central Time, if you're curious. As for the weekend, those, you never know. You have to follow and find out. Depends on what's going on. Usually I can get at least one stream in, sometimes two. It depends. But I think this is where we're going to have to call it for tonight. I want to thank you all for coming, and thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and peace.